and Professor K. Girija Mandataya Madam, Registrar PU. These people are very busy and due to some unavoidable circumstances, they promised to join us later in the program. May I now request today's keynote speaker, Dr. M. Venkatamna sir, Assistant Professor of Botany, University College of Science, Saifabad, Usmania University, Hyderabad, to come onto the dais and occupy seat. May I now request the convener of the program, Dr. K. Hariprasad, HOD, Department of Botany, to come onto the dais. I now request my co-organizing secretary, Dr. G. Rajendra sir, Assistant Professor of Botany, to come onto the dais. Now, a small bouquet presentation will be there to the dignitaries. I request Rajendra sir to present a bouquet to our principal madam. I now request Bala sir to present a bouquet to our keynote speaker, Dr. M. Venkatamna sir. Now, I will present a bouquet to our HOD sir, today's convener of the program. May I now request the dignitaries on the dais to start the proceedings by Jyoti Prajwalana.
లోపల సెట్టింగ్ వస్తున్నారు. रोटेट डिवाइस किती करायची वो आपण एरर से कैमरा बाहर एक चेक करनी जरूर.
The program will start formally with our national song, Vande Mataram. I request all the participants to raise at your places.
Just
I now request Dr. K. Hariprasad sir, HOD Department of Botany, to give welcome address.
Good morning to all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. As we gather in this national seminar to discuss the latest developments in the field of botany, I would like to take a moment to introduce the Department of Botany. It is established in 1965. The department has played a crucial role in the study of plants and their ecological significance. MSc Botany was introduced in the academic year 2014-15. The department has completed 2 minor research projects and published up to 50 research articles in national and international journals. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to this national seminar on millets, miracle food for future. The United Nations General Assembly declared 2023 as the International Year of Millets to promote their production, consumption, and trade at local, national, and international levels. Millets are a group of small-seeded grass family that have been grown and consumed by humans for thousands of years. In recent years, there has been a renewed interest in millets due to their numerous health benefits and their potential to address global food security challenges. Millets are incredibly versatile and can be used to make a wide range of dishes from bread and porridge to beer and sweets. They are also packed with essential nutrients such as fiber, proteins, vitamins, and minerals, and are gluten-free, making them an ideal food for people with celiac disease or gluten intolerance. In addition to their nutritional benefits, millets are also environmentally sustainable. They require significantly less water and fertilizer than other crops, such as rice and wheat, and can grow in a variety condition, including drought-prone areas. By promoting the cultivation and consumption of millets, we can support sustainable agriculture and reduce the environmental impact of food production. However, despite their many benefits, millets have been largely neglected in modern agriculture and food system. As a result, their production and consumption have declined, leading to a lost traditional knowledge and genetic diversity. This seminar aims to raise awareness about the importance of millets and to explore ways to promote their cultivation, processing, and consumption. The objectives of this seminar are highlight the nutritional value of millets, promote the production and consumption of millets, showcase the potential of millet in addressing food insecurity, encouraging innovation and entrepreneurship in the millet sector, and provide policy support for millets. We have received 47 research paper abstracts from the states of Manipur, Uttarakhand, West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh, and Telangana. Thank you to all the authors who submitted their work, and we look forward to reviewing them. I urge all of you to actively participate in these discussions and to share your ideas and experiences. Together, we can work towards a future where millets play a key role in ensuring food security, improving nutrition, and protecting the environment. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your informative and enlightening welcome address. I would like to invite our principal madam for her presidential address for today's event.
morning to all. Today, one of the guest and keynote speaker of this seminar,
Okay.
Dr. Venkatarama, Assistant Professor of Botany, working at University College of Science, Cyberpunk, Usmania University, Hyderabad. So, first of all, sir, we are very thankful to you for coming here on behalf of the institution and students and staff also to attend the seminar as a keynote speaker. And today's guest, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Rashmikant Rathod sir, Vice Chancellor of the Colorado University, and other guests, Professor G. Ali sir, and Professor Dr. Rajendra Singh sir, and Registrar Madam of the Colorado University, Professor Mangatayar Madam. So due to some busy schedule, they did not come to the seminar. And first of all, I want to congratulate the Department of Botany to organize such a great seminar which is useful all the people. That means it's not related to Department of Botany, it's related to all the human beings. So today's, tomorrow's, the importance, all the members, that means human beings have to give the importance to the millets in their daily diet. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all, the participants to the national seminar, Millets Miracle Food for Future, which is organized by the Department of Botany and IPSC. First of all, I express my sincere thanks to our Honorable Commissioner of College Education, Sri Naveen Mittal Garu, for giving such a great opportunity to organize one-day national seminar and providing on duty for 23 faculty members who given publications to this seminar. And I heartily appreciate convener of this seminar, Dr. K. Hariprasad sir, Head of the Department of Botany, organizing secretaries L. Ramesh Kumar, Assistant Professor of Botany, Dr. Rajendra, Assistant Professor of Botany, and other organizing committee members who have designed and organizing this seminar. I convey special thanks to the Chief Guest Professor Rashmikant Rathod sir, Vice Chancellor of Colorado University. And it is a great honor to invite today's seminar eminent resource person, keynote addresser Dr. M. Venkatarama sir, Assistant Professor of Botany, Department of Botany, that is University College of Science, Hyderabad, Usmania University. Department of Botany of this institution has chosen the seminar's topic on millets, which are the nutrient-rich small-seeded grasses have been a part of our diet for centuries. As you are aware, the Government of India sponsored the proposal for International Year of Millets, that is IYM 2023, which was accepted by the United Nations General Assembly. The declaration has been instrumental for the Government of India to be the forefront of in celebrating the IVM, that is the International Year of Millets. The Prime Minister of India, Honorable Sri Narendra Modi, has also shared as vision to make IVM 2023 a people's movement alongside positioning India at the global hub for millets. Millets were among the first crops to be domesticated in India, with several evidence of its consumption during the Indus Valley civilization. They are drought resistant and can grow in harsh environmental conditions, making them a sustainable crop for farmers. Moreover, millets can play a crucial role in ensuring food security and reducing malnutrition in our country. As we all know, Malnutrition is a significant challenge in India with a large population suffering from various forms of malnutrition. By promoting the consumption of millets, we can improve the nutritional status of our people and help them lead healthier lives. Therefore, it is essential to create awareness about millets and promote their consumption at a national level. This seminar provides an excellent platform for experts from various fields to come together and discuss the many aspects of millets, including their nutritional value, cultivation practices, marketing, and policy interventions. Proudly announce that we received more than 47 abstracts from participants across the country. I urge all of you to actively participate in the discussions and deliberations and contribute your valuable insights to the seminar. Let us work together towards promoting the consumption of millets and making them a part of our daily diet. In conclusion, I would like to thank all the participants, experts, and organizers for their efforts in making this seminar a success. Let us all strive towards a healthier and more sustainable future with millets. Once again, I wish you all the success to this seminar. I want to say one word, lastly but not least. On Wednesday, that means 2 days back, I received one phone call from our head office at 8:30 p.m. to attend the one training program, that is capacity of building principles, particularly in government institutions throughout the India, national wise. They informed that tomorrow at 10 p.m. it should be at KNT. So I requested them, sir, we have a national seminar on Saturday in our institution. But they are not listening. That means they didn't tell anything about the seminar. So just again they informed me, it should be at 10 a.m. at JNTU. Our commissioner sir is coming for inaugural session. That only they told. And I went to the seminar that you know very well, 2 days. But I heartily congratulate to botany department. Why means generally the people will think the head of the institution presents when they are organizing, they are going to organize seminar, whatever it is, a small program also they will think that head of the institution. But the people, botany department and entire students also, the department who did preparations to the seminar. So, but they did say even that means evening time lo like chaala sir phone chesaru 2-3 times I did phone to the head of the department and other sirs also. Sir, everything is going on. Yes madam, everything is going on. We went to the university to invite our registrar. The busy schedule lo unnaru అని చెప్పి చెప్పారు. But whatever it may be, I want to say thanks to the vice principals of this institution, coordinators and other in charges, particularly faculty and in charge of the botany department and students, non-teaching of this institution. So for entire faculty, students, non-teaching staff, so I am very thankful to come and prepare for this seminar. Sir, I am expecting the same unity, coordination, the spirit forever from you. So thank you for giving this opportunity. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for your wonderful welcome this presidential address. I now request Dr. Venkataya sir, Assistant Professor of Telugu, to give his message. I welcome Venkataya sir.
సభకు నమస్కారం. ప్రిన్సిపల్ మేడం, మన అసిస్టెంట్ ప్రొఫెసర్, మన డిపార్ట్మెంట్ హెడ్ అండ్ అదర్ స్టాఫ్, తర్వాత మిత్రులారా, తిండి కలిగితే కండ కలగోల్, కండ కలవాడేను మనుషులు అన్నాడు గురజాడ. కాబట్టి నీ ఆహారం ఏమిటో చెప్పు,
నీ ఆహారం ఏమిటో చెప్పు, నీ వెలుగులో నేను చెప్తాను అని ఒక కవి అంటాడు. కాబట్టి ఆహారం అనేది మన జీవితంలో చాలా ముఖ్యమైన అంశం. అయితే అగ్రికల్చర్లో నుంచే కల్చర్ వచ్చింది ఈ మానవ సమాజానికి. మానవ సమాజం ఒకప్పుడు నోమాడిక్ లైఫ్, అట్లా సంచార జీవితం గడుపుతూ వేటపైన ఆధారపడుతూ పొట్ట పోషించుకున్న మానవుడు వ్యవసాయాన్ని కనిపెట్టిన తర్వాత స్థిర జీవితము, గ్రామము, పట్టణము, తెలుగు జాతులు ఏర్పడ్డాయి. ఒక దగ్గర శ్రీనివాసుని పరచుకోవడం జరిగింది. మానవ ప్రగతి అంతా వ్యవసాయం నుంచే ముందుకు వచ్చింది. అందుకే బుద్ధుడు పశువుల్ని యజ్ఞాల్లో చంపడం కాదు, పశువులు వ్యవసాయానికి ఉపయోగించడం వల్ల వ్యవసాయంలో ఉత్పత్తి పెరుగుతుంది, మానవ జాతి యొక్క ఆకలి తీరుతుంది అని చెప్పారు. కాబట్టి వ్యవసాయం అంతా చాలా ముఖ్యమే. ఇప్పుడు ఆనాటి మన ప్రాచీన ఆహారం అప్పుడు మనం తీసుకున్నందుకే మన పూర్వీకులంతా కూడా చాలా బలంగా ఉన్నారు, మానసికంగా కూడా బలంగా ఉన్నారు. కాబట్టి ఆ ఆహారం పైన ఎన్నో ఆంక్షలు వచ్చాయి. తర్వాత అంటే సమాజము పెట్టుబడిదారు సమాజంలోకి మారిన తర్వాత ఆహారాన్ని కూడా కలుషితం చేశారు. అంటే వాతావరణం కలుషితమే కాకుండా ఆహారాన్ని కూడా కలుషితం చేశారు. అమెరికన్ యొక్క ప్రభావం, అమెరికన్ యొక్క బహుళజాతి కంపెనీల ప్రభావం వల్ల మన యొక్క విత్తనాల్లో జెనెటిక్ మార్క్స్ ఆ చేంజెస్ చేయడం వల్ల ఒక కృత్రిమ ఎరువులు, కృత్రిమ యొక్క విత్తనాలు ఇంపోర్ట్ చేయడం జరిగింది. 1900 అంటే మనం ఏదైతే చెప్తున్నామో హరిత విప్లవం అని చెప్తున్నామో, హరిత విప్లవం వెనక ఉన్నదంతా అమెరికన్ కుట్ర. అప్పుడంతా మనము మన పొలంలోకి వచ్చిన విత్తనాలనే మేలైనవి మనం దాచుకొని వాటినే చల్లి అందులో నుంచే పంట తీసేది. కానీ ఎప్పుడైతే విత్తనాలను మన పొలంలోని విత్తనాలను కాకుండా అక్కడ నుంచి జెనెటిక్ చేంజెస్తో వచ్చిన విత్తనాలు కొనడం స్టార్ట్ అయిన తర్వాత పంటలోకి పురుగులు వచ్చాయి, ఆ పురుగులకు ఎరువులు వచ్చాయి, అంటే పెస్టిసైడ్స్. తర్వాత నేల కలుషితమైంది, తర్వాత వాతావరణం కలుషితమైంది. ఆ తిండి తిన్న, ఆ పంటలో తిన్న మనిషి కూడా చాలా సమస్యలకు లోనయ్యారు. కాబట్టి సమాజం ఇప్పుడు ఈ వండర్ఫుల్ ఫుడ్ మిల్లెట్స్ వైపు సమాజం వల్ల వెనక్కి చూస్తుంది. వెనుక చూసిన కార్యమేమి మందగించక ముందడిగి వెనుకబడితే వెనుకేమి అన్నారు. అంటే ఒకసారి ఇంట్రాస్పెక్షన్ మనం చేసుకుంటాం. మానవ జాతి ఏ ఆహారం నుంచి పయనించి ఈ దృఢమైన మనిషిగా, దృఢమైన సమాజంగా ఏర్పడ్డది అని ఆలోచించి చివరికి ఈ దేశ పరిస్థితుల్లో మన నేల లోపల పండే ఏ విత్తనాలు మనకు కావాలి, ఏ పంట పండించాలి, ఏ ఆహారాన్ని తినడం వల్ల మనము ఈ భారతీయ మానవులు, మనిషి చాలా సుదృఢంగా ఉండగలుగుతారని ఆలోచించి మన పరిశోధనలు, మన ఆలోచనలన్నీ ఇప్పుడు మిల్లెట్స్ వైపు మనము మరలినాయి. కాబట్టి ఈ సందర్భంలో ఇటువంటి చాలా ఉచితమైన అంశం, అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఈ సందర్భానికి అనుకూలమైన అంశాన్ని ఎంచుకొని ఈ సెమినార్ నిర్వహించడము మన బాటనీ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ యొక్క ప్రత్యేకత దీనిలో ఉంది. ఎందుకంటే ఈ అంశాన్ని ఎన్నుకోవడం అనేది అసలు చాలా ముఖ్యమైనది. ఈ అంశాన్ని ఎన్నుకొని ఇక్కడ సెమినార్ నిర్వహించడం చాలా సంతోషం ఉంది. నాకు ఈ అవకాశం ఇచ్చిన డిపార్ట్మెంట్కు, ప్రిన్సిపల్ మేడంకు అందరికీ కృతజ్ఞతలు చెల్లిస్తున్నాను.
ధన్యవాదాలు సార్. చాలా సింపుల్గా మంచి వివరణ ఇచ్చారు ఈరోజు ప్రోగ్రామ్ మీద. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. నౌ ఐ వుడ్ లైక్ టు ఇన్వైట్ Satish Reddy sir, HOD Department of English, to give his message.
Good morning, everybody. I'm not academically qualified to say anything about millets, but as a consumer of millets, I have been consuming for the past 2 years, and in fact, most of the time I avoid eating wheat, rice items. but being the a consumer of this millets, I'm a bit qualified to say something. At the outset, I would like to congratulate the Department of Botany for choosing this relevant topic. In fact, the UNO has already declared this 2023 as the year of millets. So now India is teaching lessons, in terms of what to be grown, what to be consumed throughout the world for the betterment of, in terms of dietary values and in terms of maintaining health standards. And it is not that how best we are doing things after getting sick or getting ill, but what can be done to prevent people from being infected with certain deadly diseases. So as we know that these millets are resource-rich antioxidants, fiber, and whatnot, vitamins, and which can be consumed. In fact, growing millets is something very advisable, desirable in drought areas, particularly in the state of Telangana, not only in the state of Telangana, in the entire, but particularly in the northern region of India. So, and it is not only going to bring about radical changes in terms of policy intervention, and at the same time, it is going to play a very, very vital role in terms of securing our ecology, environment, and the sustainable agriculture. Once again, I appreciate the wonderful efforts being taken by the Department of Botany, and I must mention the name of our Principal Mayor, and who has been insisting on organizing such seminars. So I think to a great extent this credit also goes to her. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your apt message. Being a live example of consumer of millets. Now, I would like to invite M. Akila, BJC final year student, to pass a message.
Good morning, one and all. ఇక్కడ వేదిక అలంకరించిన ప్రిన్సిపల్ మేడం గారికి, అందరు డిగ్నిటరీస్కి, స్టూడెంట్స్కి, అందరికీ మిరాకిల్ ఫుడ్ ఫర్ ఫ్యూచర్ దోస్ ఆర్ మిల్లెట్స్ దానికి స్వాగతం. మిల్లెట్స్ అంటే ఏంటి అనేది ఇక్కడ చాలా మంది స్టూడెంట్స్కి తెలియదు, యూజీ స్టూడెంట్స్కి. ఐ థింక్ మిల్లెట్స్ మీన్స్ అవి ఒక పవర్ హౌస్ ఆఫ్ న్యూట్రియంట్స్ లాంటివి. మనం మిల్లెట్ని కన్జ్యూమ్ చేయడం అనేది ఒక ఓవర్ 5,000 years ముందే స్టార్ట్ అయింది. But over the period we started consuming junk food like things. ఇప్పుడు మనం మిల్లెట్స్ ని కన్జ్యూమ్ చేయడానికి రీజన్ ఏంటంటే మన బాడీలో డే బై డే న్యూట్రియంట్స్ అనేవి తగ్గిపోతున్నాయి. ఒక విషయం చెప్పాలనుకుంటున్నాను, నేచర్ అనేది మనకి డిసీజ్ ఇచ్చింది అంటే ఆ డిసీజ్ కి క్యూర్ అయ్యే ప్లాంట్ ని కూడా ఎక్కడో ఒక దగ్గర గ్రో చేసే ఉంటుంది. ఐ థింక్ మిల్లెట్స్ ఆర్ ద వన్స్ విచ్ క్యూర్స్ ఎవ్రీ డిసీజ్ by developing our nutrients in our body. Millets are, we know only rice to consume in our South India, but over the ancestors are continuously using jowar, pure millet, foxtail millet, but now we are over health conscious and we are not using anything. I think I suggest everyone to consume millets for nutrients, and we can control many diseases like diabetes, and we can control cholesterol. And many diseases are cured by millet. Thank you.
Thank you, Akila, for sharing your knowledge. And now let request today's keynote speaker, Dr. M. Venkatamana sir, to pass his message. This is not a keynote speech, just a message.
Respected Principal Madam, faculty members of the institution, research scholars, and my dear students, UG and PG. So first I would like to congratulate Department of Botany for organizing one-day national seminar. So Hari Prasad, he was my junior in MSc in the university campus. So he approached me. They they want to conduct a national seminar and suggest a topic. So I am working on dinosaur age group plants and mostly which are going extinct from this planet. So if I suggest the topic, it is relevant only for my students and it is not relevant to others because from the seminar mostly from all the streams, all the department, faculty members and students are coming. So the topic should be relevant to all who is present here. And I suggested you conduct seminar on millets because Government of India has declared Millet and Nations is declared 2023 as a year of the millets. This topic is relevant to the students, faculty members and even a non-botanists also. And also I suggested you invite one farmer who is cultivating millets in your area. So you will keep one farmer talk also to bring awareness. Most of the farmers are cultivating millets with organic farming. I think no one has come. Anybody is there from farming community? Nobody is there. So what are the health benefits? What are the economical benefits? What are the environmental benefits of the millets? To speak in my presentation, I will speak in my presentation and in detail. So I thank you for giving an opportunity for the Department of Botany and also for the institution, for the administration of the institute. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now, there will be an unveiling of a souvenir. After that, we'll go for tea break. And after tea break at sharp 11 o'clock, we will have the technical session where our keynote speaker will deliver the speech. Once again, I would like to extend a warm welcome to all the participants who joined later. Okay? Thank you. Now, there will be unveiling of souvenir. I request Vice Principal Sir and Vijay Kumar Sir and Shivali Madam to come on to the dais for unveiling of the souvenir. And also the senior faculty members, Satyanarayana Gaur Sir, Ishwarya Sir, and COE Ramul Sir, and the task convener Tipudaya Sir to come on to the dais for unveiling of the souvenir. Thank you.
అది రిమోట్ అవును సార్ होम के अरे माइनस राइट राइट फोटो 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 रात స్టాప్ చేయలేదు ఎట్లా హౌస్ అంటే హౌస్ అంటే స్టాప్ చేయలేదు ఎట్లా తిరుగుతుంది ఆల్ ది బెస్ట్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ సినిమా కామెంట్ బంద్ చేయాలి. కామెంట్ వస్తూనే ఉంటుంది.
Principal madam has to attend a meeting at convener commissioner office in Hyderabad. So she is leaving the meeting. Before that, we would like to felicitate her. Madam has given a wonderful opportunity for us to organize this one-day national seminar. So on this occasion, we would like to felicitate her with a shawl and a memento.
చేసావు
I request all the participants to have a tea break for 15 minutes. We will meet after 11:30, sharp 11:30. We will have our technical session. Thank you. Thank you very much.
पॉज करो तो पूरा पॉज कर रहे थे फ्यूज रहे वो पॉज फ्यूज है फ्यूज है फ्यूज करो ఇట్లా ఉంటుందా ఇది ఇట్లా ఉంటుందా మరి పెట్టేయాలి ఇప్పుడు పెడితే అయిపోతుందిగా విజయ్ విజయ్ అది చూస్తున్నా సార్ అది చెక్ చేస్తున్నా సార్ అది మైక్రోఫోన్ వస్తుంది
చెప్పడానికి రెడీగా ఉన్నారు. అండ్ వన్స్ అగైన్ అధ్యాపక మిత్రులందరికీ మరియు విద్యార్థులకు సెమినార్ హాల్లోకి రావాల్సిందిగా కోరుచున్నాను. షార్ప్ 11:30 కీనోట్ స్పీచ్ అనేది స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది కాబట్టి దయచేసి అందరూ సెమినార్ హాల్కి వస్తారని చెప్పేసి భావిస్తున్నాను. ఓవర్ టు రమేష్ సార్.
Thank you, sir. The technical session is about to start. I request all the participants to come inside and occupy your seats. All the participants, a humble request, please come inside and occupy your seats. It's a privilege for me to introduce today's keynote speaker, Dr. M. Venkatama sir. All the students who are backside, I request them to come forward and occupy seats which are vacant. Students, come forward. It's a privilege for me to introduce today's keynote speaker, Dr. M. Venkatama sir, Assistant Professor of Botany, Osmania University. Sir has been awarded PhD from Osmania University. He worked on flora of Hyderabad and was awarded his PhD in 2010. He got 12 years of teaching experience. Presently he is working as an Assistant Professor, Department of Botany, University College of Science, Osmania University, Saifabad from 2017. Earlier, Sir has worked as Assistant Professor, Department of Botany, Nizam College from 2013 to 17, and also as a Research Associate, Botanical Survey of India, Andaman and Nicobar Islands from 2010 to 2013. His research area includes plant taxonomy and systematics, biodiversity and conservation, ethnobotany, and is currently working on Indian citrus conservation. He has got 31 peer-reviewed research publications, authored 6 books, namely Trees of Hyderabad, a pictorial guide, Hyderabad City Biodiversity Index, Andhra Pradesh Biodiversity Field Guide, Flora of Yadadri Hills, a pictorial guide, the flowering plants of KBR National Park, a field guide, and the flowering plants of Mahavir Harina Vanastali National Park, a field guide. He also written a chapter in a book. He got 78 citations and research interest score is 234.4 and his H index is 5 and describes 9 new species, introduced 9 new species in Andaman. He has described 9 new species from Andaman and Nicobar Islands. He is involved as subject expert in Telangana State Biodiversity Board, Environment Protection Training and Research Institute, Hyderabad, Forest College and Research Institute, Munugu, Siddipet, and the Telangana State Forest Department, Hyderabad, Telangana. He also held many administrative positions, Placement Officer 2018 to 19 University College of Science, Usman University, Saifabad, and Academic Coordinator from 2019 to 20, Director Horticulture and Research, Usman University from 20 to 21, and Coordinator Self-Help Courses 20 to 23. He is a reviewer for many national and international journals, namely Current Science, Nordic Journal of Botany, Sweden, Radia, Journal of Threatened Taxa, and Tropical Plant Research. He has got many honors and awards. Anthony Mukherjee K.S. Manila Young Scientist Award received from Indian Association of Angiosperm Taxonomy for Best Paper Presentation in Bhubaneswar in December 2011. Sir has guided 6 PhD scholars. He already, the 2 students have submitted their PhD thesis also. He has received research grants from Telangana State Biodiversity Board, a sum of 10 lakh rupees for preparation of people's biodiversity registers, and also rupees 18,61,000 to work on systematic and conservation of genus Cycas in India from TST, SELF and a core research grant. He has given number of guest lectures and invited talks, and he also acted as an evaluator in science-inspired programs and given live programs in media and news channels also. This is a brief report regarding today's keynote speaker, Dr. M. Venkatraman sir. Now I will hand over the floor to Venkatraman sir to start his keynote speech. Thank you. Sir, point.
Millets, miracle food for future. What is miracle? Why millets are miracle? Why millets are miracle? Why millet food is miracle? So miracle means the millets can keep you healthy. You will not suffer from any disorders or any diseases if you eat the millets. It controls your weight. It controls your weight. You will not suffer from obesity. And it keeps you healthy. And you will be strong. If you eat millets, see our grandparents, forefathers, they were very strong because their food is completely millets. So these are the 3 reasons millets are miracle food. And most of the present generation, they are not knowing the millets. Only they know few millets, I think jowar. But many of them they are not knowing. But they are all elders, faculty members are there. They know what are the millets. So millets means millets in Telugu, తృణధాన్యాలు, చిరుధాన్యాలు are తృణధాన్యాలు. So what we are eating rice. Is a cereal. We are eating wheat. Is a cereal. We are eating maize. Is a cereal. In cereals means dhanyalu. In cereals, there are small seeded cereals which are called millets. మనం తినేవన్నీ cereals ధాన్యాలు. మనం పండించే ధాన్యాలు వాటిలో మిల్లెట్స్ ఒక రకం. Rice is one, wheat is one, then the other type is millets. So how do you differentiate rice, wheat and millets? We are all familiar with rice and wheat, and most of the world population which depends on half of the world population which depends on rice and wheat after Green Revolution or after Second World War. Before that, they were dependent on millets. So in the cereals, the large seeded grains are rice, or wheat, or oats. But the small seeded grains, food grains, which are millets, just only on the size you can differentiate rice, wheat and millets. Millets are small seeded grains. They are very small. Some of them like mustard, avar. It looks like avar only. So which are small seeded grains. They are coming from the grass family. Poaceae. Botany students are there here. Millets, all the millets are coming from the grass. They belong to grasses. Millets are nothing but grasses. All the millets are coming from grasses only. Sometimes we ask, what is it now? Yes, we are eating grass only. The food grains which are coming from grass only we are eating. If you are not eating grass, you will suffer from other disorders. Even rice and wheat also belongs to grass family. So why I mentioned family there? Not all the millets are coming from Poaceae family. Not all belongs to grasses. Some of the millets are there. They looks like millets. They are coming from the family Amaranthaceae, Amaranth genus and Chenopodium. You may be familiar with quinoa seeds. Quinoa is not a millet. మన మిల్లెట్స్ అనగానే మిల్లెట్స్ అన్ని గ్రాసెస్ నుండి వస్తున్నాయి. But some of the small seeded grains are there. They are not millets. They are coming from other family Amaranthaceae. That genera Amaranth and Chenopodium. One common name quinoa. So they also looks like millets. But they are not belongs to Poaceae. They not belong to grasses. So once millets were food of the poor people. Millets were food of the poor people. But in the present day, millets are the food of the rich people. The poor people are looking for rice and wheat, but the rich people are looking for millets, ragulu, koralu, kamalu. So it is reversible. Once it was a food of poor people, but now all rich people are looking for millets. Why they are looking for millets? Most of them suffering from diabetes. Many of them suffering from diabetes. If you eat millets, you will not suffer from diabetes. They control the sugar levels in our blood. But if you eat rice, our blood sugar level will be increased. Rice and wheat will continue the rice and wheat intake, blood low sugar level increase. Blood low sugar level increase diabetic వస్తుంది. But if you eat millets, sugar levels will be controlled in the blood. You will not suffer from diabetes. And they are suffering from obesity. If you eat millets, you will not suffer from obesity. It will control the cholesterol. Millets can control cholesterol. It can control fats. So most of them diabetes, obesity and cancer. To escape from all these disorders, so they are looking for millets. The people who are using bench cars, they are looking for millets. And millets are food of the past and food of the future. Because all our ancestors, they are dependent on millets only. It is not new to our culture. Millets are not new to our culture. They are new to our young generation. But we are familiar with the millets. We eat the millets. But you people, you are not familiar with the millets. So it is the food of the past and food of the future. Why it is the food of the future, you will see. Then, again in the millets, based on the size of the millet, again they are classified into major millets and minor millets. Again on the size of the grain, they are classified into major millets and minor millets. So what are the major millets are there? What are the minor millets are? We will see. See here, the major millets, jowar, junnalu is a major millet. Earlier it was not in the millets, but recently they are included in the millets. Then pearl millet and finger millet, sajjalu, ragulu, junnalu, sajjalu, ragulu. They are the major millets. And minor millets, korralu, samalu, harikalu, udalu, these are all minor millets. Based on the size of the grain, millets are categorized into major millets and minor millets. And here I kept some of the images there. The first image is from the Ramappa temple, the sculptures on the Ramappa temple. The Varangal Ramappa temple is declared as a World Heritage Site. When a scientist or very common man visiting from European countries to Varangal, by seeing the sculptures on the walls and the temples, they are surprising. Why women is so strong during Rani Rudramadevi period, during Kakatiya's period? Why women is so strong? And see the present generation. They are asking. Just by seeing the sculptures indicates women were so strong during Kakatiya period, during Rani Rudramadevi period. And what our scientists are giving the answers, they used to eat millets only during Kakatiya's period. And Telangana is famous for cultivation of sorghum junnalu during those days. The Kakatiya's period, during those days, the food is only sorghum, jowar. When they eat sorghum, it will be the strong. And even most of the women, after delivery, after baby delivery, they are not giving the milk, and milk is not coming. This millets can induce or stimulate milk in the mothers. This is a major problem. The present generation, the present women facing suffering problems. Because they are eating rice and wheat, nothing is there. Only carbohydrates are there, proteins is there. Minerals are not there. Micronutrients are not there. Many health benefits will get. This is one. Then the second image, the horse of the Rani Rudramadevi. And you know the strength of the horse. You know the strength of the horse. And how they can move fast. And how they are healthy. Can you tell anybody what food they used to give for horses? During those days, they used to give food only bajra, sajjalu, bajra, penicillin blackum. Even also, the police department is domesticating some horses. They give the bajra to the horses because of energy.
Pointer is. Pointer.
And see the third image. That is the horse of Rana Pratap Singh. For the same,
Red buttons.
can tell anybody what is the significance of the horse of the Rana Pratap Singh? మీరు ఎక్కడ యుద్ధంలోకి వెళ్ళినా అది సేఫ్ గా తీసుకొచ్చేది హార్స్. Rana Pratap Singh. And what food they used to give? Only millets, bajra and ragi. And the horse name is Chetak. Rana Pratap Singh horse name is Chetak. అంటే యుద్ధంలో ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళినా క్షేమంగా తీసుకొచ్చేది. And one company earlier there was a scooter, Chetak. So based on the horse name, that company has given the name Chetak. There was no single accident by using scooter Chetak. Chetak also used to bring safely, but now we are using different vehicles and get many accidents. And see here, and the last image, there is a bull. What is that bull? Ongolu bull. Ongolu Gita. In Mabon are also some of the Kolhapur area also Ongolu bulls are there. What is the significance of the Ongolu bull? The strongest bull on the planet. Planet పైన అన్నిటికంటే అన్ని జంతువుల బలమైనది ఒంగోలు bull. The strongest bull on the earth, the strongest bull on the planet, Ongolu bull. It is endemic restricted to Andhra. You know what is the importance of the Ongolu bull? Ongolu bull restricted, and Ongolu bull is Indian origin. In Andhra Pradesh it was there. And the scientists are coming, they are taking the Ongolu bull breed to the Brazil. In the Brazil they have produced 2 crores Ongolu bulls. The whole Brazil economy is dependent on Ongolu bull now. But the Ongolu bull is going to extinct in our age. So here why I am talking about the Ongolu bull. How they are getting that much energy? In Andhra Pradesh, in Ongolu, every year they will conduct competition for Ongolu bulls. Maybe ఎక్కువ బలాన్ని లాగుతాయి. And you see in the internet, and those bulls who participate in the competition, around the year they give only ragi java ragulu to the Ongolu. How much energy they are getting? And if you eat ragi and ragi java, you will become also like a Ongolu bulls. You will get energy. You can move anywhere. See, the food makes difference. What food we are eating? Rice and wheat. And the Ukraine war, how our government has realized there was a war, Ukraine and Russia. When Ukraine and Russia war started, there was no groundnut in the supermarkets. There was no oil in the supermarket. There was no wheat in the supermarkets. There was no atta in the supermarkets. And all we are importing from Ukraine. Then there is a shortage. So government of India has realized there should be an alternate for wheat and rice. What crops alternate? Millets. Because most of the millets are originated in India. So we'll go for cultivation of millets. We'll promote millets cultivation. And even in the budget 2023, they have given budget, they have funded for Indian Institute of Millet Research Center. Can tell students, anybody, where it is? Indian Institute of Millet Research Center. In Telangana it is there. In Hyderabad it is there. Our Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, she was announced the budget, special budget for millet production, for promoting millets, for cultivation of millets, to bringing the awareness to the farmers. They have funded, they have given budget for IIMR, Indian Institute of Millet Research Center, is there in Hyderabad, in Telangana. And see your major millets. How many are there major millets? One is Junnalu, the common name is Jawar. And the second, the scientific name is sorghum bicolor. And the botany students are there, UG and PG. In textbook lo sorghum vulgare antundi, but the name has been changed, and the production name is sorghum vulgare. So here what we require, our names, local name, Telugu name, and you need to know the common name also. When you visit supermarket, they don't write Junnalu, they write Jawar. So you should know the common names. Telugu names they are not writing in supermarkets on the products. They write finger millet, foxtail millet, Jawar they will write. So in the millets, rather than local names, the English names are familiar. Rather than local names, English names are familiar. And the students should know the scientific names also. In many of the entrances, they will ask, the competitive exams also, they will ask the scientific names. And the second one, Sajjal, Bajra, Piral millet, Penny Setter Blackum. And third one, Ragi, finger millet, Elusine, Marathon. So we'll go by one. These are the English I took from internet only. So I did not take. I am working on wild plants, not cultivated. So just to get an idea, and most of them most what is sorghum, Junnalu. Can tell anybody where we are cultivating in large scales in Telangana, and what type of soils are suitable for cultivation of sorghum? The students should know all these. What soils are, because ours is dryland agriculture. Because of dryland agriculture and dry climatic conditions, ICRISAT was established here in Hyderabad. They are doing research on dryland crops. Sorghum is a dryland crop. If you go to Adilabad is full of black soils. Earlier they used it to cultivate in large scales. Jawar. In Warangal also black soils are there. So in the black soils will give more yield. Jawar. And these marginal soils are red soils. These soils for what it is suitable, but for what millets you can cultivate more in the Mahbubnagar districts, you will see. So here, I will tell the story of the earlier days. For a servant in agriculture, the Yajamani, manager, they used it to give Jawar earlier. There was no money. వ్యవసాయం చేయడానికి సర్వెంట్ ను హైర్ చేసుకునే వాళ్ళకు ఇయర్ మొత్తం సరిపడానికి జొన్నలు ఇచ్చేవారు జోవర్. నో రైస్, నో వీట్. And the servant is eating jawar and the owner is eating rice. And the servant is so strong and he did not suffer from any disease or any diabetic, but the owner is getting diabetes. Then he realized, why I got diabetes? Why should not this servant got diabetes? So now the servant is looking for rice and wheat because we have made them to eat rice and wheat. And because of mainly diabetes. Many of the young people also suffering from diabetes. And India is capital for diabetes. Many diabetic patients are there. And once you get diabetes, it will offer other disease also. You are more susceptible for other diseases. And you can't buy anything, you can't eat anything when you are suffering from diabetes. It's a major problem. మీరు హెల్తీగా ఉంటే you can produce healthy generations and our nation will be healthy and the world will be healthy. When you are not healthy, you will produce unhealthy generations. You think about your generations, not about you. Your generation should be healthy. See, our grandparents, they are produced as healthy. We are healthy because of our grandparents. And our children should be also healthy. And you should be healthy first. So only the food makes difference. Then sorghum, here what is interesting, sorghum is not originated in our country. Sorghum not belongs to India. Sorghum or jowar originated in African continent. They belong to African continent. They belong to Africa. From Africa they have come to India. But what is happening now? The government of India, from India we are exporting to the Africa. Jowar. We are producing more and we are exporting to African country. But they belong to Africa. The next one. This is Bajra. The local name, common name, and Sajjal here also they have put the image here. So here I speak generally, students are there. Can you tell what is the shape of this pipe? Have you eaten kulfi? Kulfi have you eaten?
Yes, sir.
It's looking like kulfi.
Yes, sir.
But kulfi, the product has come from background. Many of the, if you spend time with nature, if you observe the nature, there will be many ideas. Most of this technology, innovations that are developing by seeing the nature. Even Darwin also, same thing he did. He proposed the theory of evolution because of he spent time with the nature. He has observed the nature and he has proposed the theory of evolution. But most of the present generation, they are spending time with mobile phones and laptops. What is there already known information is there in the internet. If you want to know unknown information, if you collect unknown information, you can spend time with nature. So this is Bajra, scientific name Penicillium glaucum. And in Telangana we are cultivating, where we are cultivating Telangana in large scales, in the Nizamabad district, Ankapur. That area is famous for cultivation of Bajra. And for this, red soils will favor. In the Mayapur district, mostly soils are wet. You can cultivate in large scales. Bajra, sajjal. And this is major food and also product for animals. Food and product for animals. Now we are making beer. Beer from where we are making? We are making beer from barley. But government of India, in Bangalore, one company is making. They are making beer from sajjal. Instead of barley, they are using sajjal. Even beer and wine industry also, they are incorporating millets. In all the foods, they are incorporating millets. Even all the Nestle chocolate and all, they are incorporating millets for getting of health benefits. Next. And this is a famous millet, ragi, ragulu, and it looks like a mustard. It looks like a mustard, oval. And the soils are more suitable. Mayapur district soils are more suitable for cultivation of ragulu. There will be more demand for millets lo annintikanటే demand ఉంది ragulu. Because of ragi java. Because of ragi java. If you go to any 5-star hotel in Hyderabad or in the urban areas, you can see in the menu ragi dosha, ragi vada, ragi idli, and ragi java. Most of the rich people, they are looking for this. It keeps you healthy. You will not suffer from obesity. It controls cholesterol. And you will get immunity. You will get energy. Next. Then you will go to minor millets. So mostly we are familiar with major millets only. Junnalu, sajjalu and ragulu. And most of them we are not familiar with the minor millets. They are all small seeded grains, minor millets. Minor millets are nothing but they are grasses growing wild, not cultivating like agricultural crops. Jowar we are cultivating in large scales, and bajra we are cultivating like other crops, rice and wheat, and ragulu also we are cultivating, but these minor millets are not cultivating like agricultural crops. Even some of the you can collect from wild also. They are growing like a wild plants. Then the first one, minor millet, what is it? Harikalu. Kodo millet. Kodo millet, scientific name Phosphorus trabeculata. It is not a crop. It is growing as a wild in the many waste habitats, nearby ponds, nearby water, swampy areas. So in 2012 or 2015, in Uttar Pradesh, some of the primitive tribes, they are collecting some seeds from a grass growing wild, and they are making roti and they are eating. Then some of the scientists have identified what grass they are collecting and eating. Then that is not a crop, that is a wild grass. It is growing naturally, not under cultivation. This is Kodo millets. It is very famous in Uttar Pradesh. Kodo millets. And for this is a minor difference for major millets and minor millets. Minor millets are completely closed with a husk. Harvesting, after harvesting, processing is very difficult. minor millets. But major millets is very easy because the seeds are completely closed. You can see in the images, the seeds are completely closed and it will take time. It requires patience for harvesting and processing. But mostly they are all wild. So these are minor millets where we can see if you visit any primitive tribal areas, Adivasi areas, you can see these are minor millets. They are cultivating nearby them. They remove some forest area and they sow the seeds and they cultivate like natural plants. If you visit any Adivasi, any tribal area, you can see minor millets. Still they are eating, their lifestyle is dependent on only minor millets. So minor millets so environment, అరికలు కుర్రలు అందుకుర్రలు సామలు పరిగలు ఊదలు. See the scientific names and common names. These are all minor millets. I will go one by one next. And see, this is not a crop. It is a wild grass. It is a wild grass, and the tribal people are going and collecting, and they are making the kodo millets. From naturally they are collecting. So what health benefits will eat by eating these millets? They are very rich in minerals. Minerals are not there in the rice and wheat. Minerals are there, very rich in millets, especially calcium, magnesium and iron. So at the age of 50, after crossing the 50, many of them suffering from joint pains. You are unable to walk because your bones are not strong. What you need to eat calcium. The bones strong గా ఉండాలి, you require more calcium. If you eat the millets, you will get the calcium. And iron. Most of the young generation girls, they are suffering from iron, raktaheenata, anemia. If you eat millets, the anemia will be controlled because they are rich in iron. They are rich in iron. And they are rich in potassium. These are millets. And if I call any student here, and most of them they are having stage fear. By holding the speaker, they will get shivering. Why will get shivering? The speaker will get shivering. Because the speaker is not shivering, you are getting shivering. You need potassium. Eat millets. You will not get shivering. Millets are rich in potassium. Or you can eat banana. Banana is rich in potassium. You lose your stage fear by eating millets also. Because they are rich in potassium, they are rich in calcium, they are rich in iron. So we are keeping aside, we are eating more rice and wheat. What is their carbohydrates and proteins? When you eat more carbohydrates and our blood glucose sugar levels will be increased. Then we are suffering from diabetes. So this is not under cultivation. We are collecting. Still, we are collecting from rice only. But our government is promoting for cultivation. Next. And this is more famous. Koralu. Ceteria italica. Ceteria italica. And Koralu is under cultivation in large scales. And all the products are there. Foxtail millet. Now what is happening here now? These are ancient seed crops, millets. which are preserved by our Adivasi people, our tribal community, and all the rights have on millets. But now all these are going in the hands of corporate people. The farmers are not making the products. The Adivasi people are not making the products. The company is buying in a cheaper cost from the farmers, and they are making the products, they are processing and making the products, and they are selling it in markets. But these are all years together, almost to 7,000 years. Since 7,000 years, the millets have been under cultivation, and all these seeds are preserved because of tribal community, because of Adivasi people. No farmers have millets. If you visit only tribal areas, you can see the millets. So all the rights should be only on for Adivasi people. But it is going to the corporate hands. Next. This is one grass only, you can see in the rainy season in your college also. The old name is Bracharia ramosa, the present name is Europluva. In the rainy season you can see in your college also. It is common in Telangana, in the roadside it is growing. Everywhere you can see the wild waste places. Anybody has seen? So here the harvesting is difficult, the processing is difficult, but they are having potential in nutrients and minerals. See, millets are nothing but wild grasses, minor millets. They are growing as a wild, not like a crops. Next. This is another grass. You can see along the rice fields. You can see along the rice fields. All wild only, not cultivated. From wild only they are collecting. And now our government is promoting for cultivation, for production in large scale. See, they are growing naturally. Did they require any fertilizers and pesticides? For cultivation of agricultural crops, cotton, rice, wheat, and how much pesticides we are using? How many chemicals we are using? We are polluting the environment. We are destroying the ecosystem. We are destroying the pollinators. But these millets, they are environmental or they are eco-friendly. If you cultivate millets, you don't need to give any fertilizer, any pesticides. It is completely growing naturally. You don't need to spend any money for cultivation of millets. You sow the seeds in the wastelands, they will come, and within 3-4 months, it requires only 3 months or 4 months, you can harvest the seeds. You don't require any pesticides, don't require any chemical. They are environmental friendly, they are eco friendly. You can protect ecosystem, you can protect environment by cultivating millets. And they are completely organic. And will get health benefits also, because we are not using any pesticides and chemicals. The next one. See, this is one same grass. The tribal people, they remove some forest and they sow the seeds in the month of June and July. And in September, October, they will harvest. Every year they do like that. They don't plug any soil. They don't prepare the land. And they don't give the chemicals, pesticides. Just they remove some forest area, especially the rocky areas. And they sow the seeds. And they will germinate and they harvest and they store here. And what are the benefits here? Many of the agriculture farmers for seeds they are dependent on companies. To procure the seeds of the cotton, seeds of the rice, seeds of the wheat, they need to spend the money every year. But these millets, the farmers can store years together. They harvest and they can store next year also. They can use the same seeds. They don't no need to buy from companies. If you cultivate large scales in our country, all companies, agricultural companies, pesticide company, chemical companies will be closed by millet production. Years together you can store the millets. You no need to buy from the companies. Number of years in a decade also you can store the seeds. They don't last viability. Even after 10 years they can germinate. Next. This is one udal which is under cultivation. It looks like jowar and which is under cultivation. A kind of guava is together. Next. So now we have seen only types of millets. What are the millets? What are the major millets? What are the minor millets we have seen? And millets, there is a history where millets are originated. Even in the universities they are conducting seminars. Millet, seminar on Indian millets. They are using the term Indian millets. But all millets are not belong to India. They are not originated in India. Only few millets are originated in India. You see the original history of the millets. Millet crops have been cultivated since Indus Valley civilization. What is Indus Valley civilization? Or in the Neolithic era. See, this is the starting point for agriculture. In the Indus Valley civilization, where in the Pakistan, Afghanistan, and in Indian continent area, Indus Valley civilization, or along the Egypt, Mesopotamia region. In those areas, what now we are discovering some of the agricultural sites. Agricultural cultivation of crops started in the period of Indus Valley civilization. Agriculture started in the period of Neolithic era. Agriculture started in the period of Harappan period. These are all almost 7,000 years ago. So along the Indus Valley civilization and along the Mesopotamia in the Egypt and in the Neolithic regions, we are identifying some of the agricultural sites which they used for the cultivation. So our ancient people, ancient human, what they have cultivated? During those days there was no rice, there was no wheat. The starting point of agriculture, the agriculture, cultivation of crops started with millets only 7,000 years ago. See how they are ancient. After that, these rice and wheat and other crops has come. Then the proso millet. The proso millet is originated in China. Little and brown top millets which is originated in India. Proso millet is originated in China, then they have brought it to our country. It is originated in China and it comes to our India. But the brown top millets and kodo millets which is originated in India, they are heritage crops of India. So these are India and China is the nearby areas. And the sorghum, jowar, which is originated in Africa. So from one country to other country, how the seeds has come? One country to other country. Millets are originated in China, India, Africa, these three continents only. But now millets are cultivating in large scales in United States, Canada, Russia, Ukraine, largest countries are Ukraine. In Russia, Ukraine, they are cultivating in large scales. But the millets are originated in China, India and Africa. And in Canada also they are cultivating in large scales. And how these millets has migrated from one country, one continent to other continent. There was a history. The oldest university in India, which is oldest university? Nalanda University, the Bihar. And one more is Takshashila University. Where is the? Where it is Takshashila University? Where?
Pakistan.
Not Maharashtra. The oldest university is near Bihar and Nepal regions. And one more is Vikramshila University. Nalanda University, Takshashila University, Vikramshila University. These are the three ancient universities was established in India. There was no universities in the European countries during those days, only India's universities. In Nalanda University, they used to teach about the Vedas. But especially in Takshashila University and in the Vikramshila University, they used to teach about the cultivation of agriculture. How to cultivate millets in Vikramshila and Takshashila University. And they used to teach about the Ayurveda. The first agricultural teaching which has started in the Takshashila University and Vikramshila University. And during those days, the students has come from China, Bhutan, Nepal to our universities. By coming, they brought these seeds to our country. Even not only millets, Tamarindus indica, tamarind. Tamarind is not our. Chittapand is not ours. It belongs to Africa. During those days only they brought, which is economically potential, which are cultivated crop seeds, they brought and they introduced worldwide. Next. From India, and slowly it has gone into Japan. In Japan, what they did, they start multi-cropping of the millets. So generally, we are cultivating only single crop. What is multi-cropping? Cotton will cultivate single crop, rice will cultivate single crop. But some of the crops we are cultivating multi-crops. Mostly now also millets. Millets are cultivating as a multi-crop. Multi-crop means millets mixed with other crops. You mix the millets with cotton. If you are not getting cotton, then millets you will get. If you lose one crop, but millets you will not lose. This multi-cropping of millets was introduced by Japanese during those days. Now we are implementing multi-cropping. Telangana state lo millets ఏ district లో ఎక్కువ cultivate చేస్తున్నారు చెప్పండి. In which district millets are cultivating and where you can get the millet seeds? Minor millets, not major millets. Kodolu, Samalu, Udalu, Arikalu, and seeds where you get? Telangana region, Telangana state. In Medak district there is an area, Jairabad. Jairabad area is famous for cultivation of millets. The farmers are cultivating only millets in the Jairabad area. Some of the farmers they went to even Agriculture Committee also they have felicitated. Because they are cultivating millet, they are protecting millet seeds. You can see all the types of millets in the Jairabad, in the Medak district. In Telangana, there is an area is famous for cultivation of millets. You can see all the types of millets you can get in the Jairabad. And all these millets are associated with mostly women farmers. Women farmers are cultivating the millets because they make the food and what they need they know. They are cultivating, they are promoting. Millets are surviving still because of only women farmers. I will show you the last slide. Area also millets are cultivating by only women farmers. There is an NGO, Dakhan Development Society. They are promoting, they are bringing awareness in the Jairabad area. Millet cultivation. Then next. So here there is a physiology. Botany students are there. Millets are climate resilient species. Millets are drought resistant. Millets are climate resilient species. So now we are experienced with the summer rains, cyclones and rains, and you see everywhere in the Telangana there is a damage of rice, there is a damage of maize, damage of all agricultural crops for cyclones, for heavy rains, for winds, for drought. This rice, wheat and all will damage. But millets will not damage. Millet crops can escape from drought. Millet crops can escape from cyclones. Millet crops can escape from natural calamities. They are very strong. They are hardy species. They are drought resistant. They don't require much water. They don't require fertile soil. You know, rice require how much? 2000 mm of rainfall. But millets require only 100 to 200 mm rainfall. Irrigation. Millets doesn't require any fertile soils. Millets doesn't require any pesticides, chemicals. They are called climate resilient species. They are called drought resistant.
It is called adaptable brain. Adaptable brain.
Because of their anatomy, they have adapted. In the process of evolution, so there is a changes in the anatomical features, they have adapted. So in future we will face, because now we are watching lively how much crop has damaged for the cyclones. But millets will not damage for any winds, any cyclones. Why they are strong? There is a difference in their physiological activities. There is a superiority in the anatomy of the millets. And in the botany you have studied C3 plants and C4 plants. C3 photosynthetic plants and C4 photosynthetic plants. What are C3 plants? What are C4 plants? Rice is a C3 crop. Here they put the rice, but that is not a millet. Bajra is a millet, but rice is not a millet. Rice is C3 crop. Wheat is C3 crops. But millets are C4 crops. Millets are C4 crops. How you differentiate C3 crops and C4 crops? What is the difference? Anatomical difference? And why millets are so resistant, climate resistant? If you see the mesophyll of the millets, the chloroplast is there only in the mesophyll region in the C3 crops. The photosynthetic area is only mesophyll region in the C3 crops. But in the C4 crops, in the millets, the photosynthetic compartments are two. One is mesophyll region and other one is bundle shape region. Vascular bundles are surrounded by bundle shape. In the bundle shape, you can see the mesophyll and chloroplast, and you can see the chloroplast in the mesophyll. So, for photosynthetic gain, the presence of chloroplast only in the mesophyll cells in the C3 crops, but in the C4 crops, it is in two compartments: bundle shaped cells and mesophyll cells. Because of this anatomical superiority, they have adopted as a climate resilient species, millets, and there is no loss of photo respiration. How much carbon they are taking from atmosphere? There is no loss in C4 crops, but in C3 crop there is a loss of carbon. So because of these physiological activities, they have adopted as a climate resilient species. So millets are C4 crops. Millets are C4 crops. Next slide. So here there is a rice research institute in the Philippines. In the rice research institute, they started transferring of genes from C4 to the C3. And from millets, they are taking the genes. What are the superior, what are the drought resistant, what are the climate resistant genes are there in the millets. Those genes they have identified and they are transferring into the rice. C4 rice, that is called C4 rice. So this project is started in the Philippines because of the superiority of the millets, the physiology of the millets. Next. Next. And what are the health benefits you get by eating the millets? What are the health benefits you get? Eating millets daily will provide you with several health benefits. They are rich in macronutrients and micronutrients, calcium, iron, potassium, protein, and essential amino acids. They are rich in the millets. Millets are solution for many lifestyle diseases. Already I have explained what is. They are called eating millets. Some millets produce cool. They are called cooling millets. Okay, what millets we can eat in the summer? What millets we can eat in the winter season? They are they. Ragi, foxtail, bajra, barnard. They are eating millets. We can eat in the winter season. Eating millets can be eaten in the winter season.